What's going on, guys? It's your boy HQ420 here, and I want to welcome everybody back to another rendition of Twitter Tuesday. I hope y'all having a fantastic day. If it's your first time here, do not hesitate, hit that subscribe button. Now, this is it's going to be a two-part Twitter Tuesday. You'll get one in the AM, you'll get one in the PM today, okay? So this will be your AM serving, okay? Your first helping of Twitter Tuesday with your boy. And both of them are going to be centered around the White House messaging with the disease that shall not be named, of course. Now, we got this gentleman right here. I don't know who he is, all right, but they felt like he needed to be a spokesperson. Of course, we've got Dr. Fraud over here, Fauci, the liar himself, okay, the liar. And then we've got over here Dr. Impending Doom, all right, Miss Rochelle Walensky. All right, and of course they're up here, and this is the response team. They're responding. All right, now letting everybody know the jab is imminent, okay? That in order to get out of this, you must be cleansed. Yep. From what we've seen right here recently, they want to put restrictions back onto the cleansed. So, without further ado, we're going to let the footage roll out, and we'll stop periodically to give it a little bit of a breakdown.
We're also working with states to encourage vaccinations through incentives, which have made a difference throughout the vaccination effort. Last week, the president called on states and local governments to use funding they have received, including from the American Rescue Plan.
Now, did you just hear that? What they just said right there? Including funding that they have received, including from the American Rescue Plan. The American Rescue Plan, the purpose of that was supposed to be to rescue the businesses. Why did we have businesses closed? They were supposed to be rescued. Why are there funds still left over? That's what your boy wants to know. People keep telling me about we were in this together. Okay, that's what they said. We were in it together. You know, we're going to make it through it together. Yet, a whole lot of these small businesses didn't receive said funding. And they've got funds left over. Where they've been giving out the sweepstakes as far as the $1 million rewards from said funds for the disease that should not be named, when that was supposed to go to small business to keep them afloat, to keep them, in business and keep the people they were employing employed. But that it seems like that didn't quite happen. Okay, that's what it seems like to me.
$100 to anyone who gets fully vaccinated. Minnesota and New Mexico have already stepped.
They talking about $100 for somebody who gets the jab. Bruh, if I won't get the jab with the $1 million prize on the line, what make you think I'm going to get a jab for a skin? Man, it says skin get you in. Bro, that skin ain't going to make me want to get a jab more. Oh, we give you $100. Oh, $100 ain't going to get... But let me tell you something right now. My girlfriend go to the grocery store. It ain't but two of us. Skin ain't getting you nothing, bro. I mean, you about laugh at $100 right now. You know what I'm saying? Inflation, dog. 100, that's it. We all giving out $1 million rewards. You know, scholarships to go to college. You know, that's $60,000, $70,000 right there. They talking about, a skin get you in now, but we're gonna incentivize the people. Give them $100. Man, stop.
To answer the president's call. If financial incentives like these help us get more shots in arms, we should use them. But in addition to incentives, it's time to impose some requirements based on the realities of different risks unvaccinated individuals pose versus those who have been vaccinated.
What risk are those? Let me know, bud. What risk are those? I'm trying to figure out the risk, okay? As we've been seeing all over the place, the folks who have received said cleansing have been contracting the disease that should not be named, and they've been all over the internet posting their L's, okay? Yeah, go on, post that L for us, all right? I contracted the disease that should not be named. You folk out there told me I was going to be fully protected. You told me I was protected. What happened, okay? You broke your promise. I feel like I've been lied to. Listen, no, they ain't even saying that. A lot of them are like, oh man, if I wouldn't have had the jab, it'd have been a whole lot worse. I'm like, according to who? According to what? How do you know that? When they were telling us that there was a whole lot of folks asymptomatic, you know what asymptomatic means? It means you ain't showing no symptoms. That means that you ain't got a fever, you ain't coughing up, you ain't got snot running out your nose. That's what I mean. I guess folks forgot about that. They forgot about the asymptomatic part of this thing.
Last week, the Department of Veteran Affairs announced it will require doctors and nurses and other healthcare workers who provide medical care to our veterans to get vaccinated. This is in lockstep with many healthcare employers around the country.
But did you hear what he just said? This is in what? Let me rewind it.
Doctors and nurses and other healthcare workers who provide medical care to our veterans to get vaccinated. This is in lockstep with many healthcare.
This is in lockstep. Bo! Don't utter them words up there. Lockstep. Now I got to be careful what I say on this one, because this is getting posted to YouTube. Lockstep. I think all y'all, anybody who's watched my channel, they might know a little something about lockstep. Just go check it out. I can't get into too deep a detail up here, because I know that thing will get nixed quick, but it's just like, Rockefeller much? In lockstep? When I heard that, I was taken back. I was like, man, don't say those words when you up here talking about mandating the jab. And they come right out and say it. And I've been across a whole lot of. I've noticed one thing. If you go on Google and you actually you type in lockstep and you try to search for the document, it brings up a whole lot of fact checking things. Okay, that's what it brings up. But if you go to DuckDuckGo and you type in lockstep and you try to bring up the document, it don't bring up a whole bunch of PolitiFact, USA Today, Reuters. Everybody just out here fact checking, Bo. Like they just got all this time to try. Oh, we're trying to debunk. Debunkers supreme. I mean, get out of here, man. I'm trying to find the document, okay? I'm trying to read the documentation. Man, it just said lockstep, Bo. It's a dangerous word to be saying.
Employers around the country who are requiring vaccinations and will protect our veterans when they get medical care. At the president's...
Oh, they worried about protecting some veterans now, okay? When a whole lot of veterans come back from combat, they ain't got nothing to come back to. They broken down. Mentally, mostly, but some physically as well. Oh, now they're going to care about veterans. You hear what they say? Oh, yeah, we care about veterans now. I got you. A lot of them come back, especially from the earlier wars, Vietnam and stuff like that. Come back, ain't got nothing, end up homeless, all that stuff, bud. Got mental issues, PTSD. Oh yeah, we care now. I got you.
The Department of Defense is looking into how and when they will add COVID-19 vaccination to the list of required vaccinations for the military. And to protect the federal workforce, their loved ones, and their communities, the president announced that every...
Yep. But these two folks back here, I mean, Fauci and Rochelle Walensky, but they ain't really moved. They almost like zombies up there, bud. They're like, it's like it's not real people. Look at the lighting and all that. It's just like, Fauci look like he got his eyes closed. Rochelle looks like she just seen a ghost. I'm like, man, what is going on, bud? This is some Twilight Zone stuff, bud.
Federal government employee will be asked to attest to their vaccination status. Any federal employee who does not attest or is not vaccinated will be required to mask no matter where they work, get tested once or twice a week, socially distance, and generally will not be allowed to travel for work.
There it is, bud. Oh, we're going to ostracize you. We're going to shame you. We're going to make a two-tier society. And we're going to start up top. Okay, let's start at the top. And they start with them. And then the corporations have began as well. There's a whole lot of large corporations that want to push this upon their employees. Now, here's my question. If their employees leave, okay, they don't decide to get the jab, where the hell do you think they're going to get some folks from? I'm just asking that question because ain't nobody trying to go to work, all right? They just ain't. So I'm trying to figure out where they're going to get employees from. That's why I said, but employees, y'all don't realize that y'all got the power. But there's folk out there that don't want to work, period. and they're getting paid well for their services of not working, okay? They've been getting paid well. So, I mean, if all y'all get together, whether you receive the jab or not, you should want this as far as not having medical tyranny from your corporations, because it doesn't end there, okay? Don't think they won't come back with something else that maybe you wanted this particular jab, but maybe you don't want that other jab, but we're going to make you take it because you gave us that opportunity. You better watch yourself now.
We're taking steps to apply similar standards to all federal contractors. It's simple. If you want to do business with the federal government, get your workers vaccinated. And
so there it is. I mean, he laid it right out. You want to do business with us? You better be jabbed, okay? And of course, that's why the corporations, that's why they're getting the jab, because it's a merger, all right? The state and corporations, fascism. But like I said, don't think these corporations thought of this themselves. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just come up with this stuff. Wearing the sacred cloth, distancing, getting the jab, making the man. But they getting their cues from the government. Let's get serious, okay? Because they're a private institution. But Bud, what about individual rights, Bud? Because like I said, if you're gonna allow this medical tyranny to go down, but they ain't gonna stop it, Bo. It ain't gonna end there. Believe you, boy, on this. So, this is the first of 2 episodes today of Twitter Tuesday. I want to know what y'all's thoughts are in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe, of course. And stay tuned, because episode 2 of Twitter Tuesday, or just, I could say episode 2, part 2 of this particular Twitter Tuesday will be coming out this afternoon. So I'll catch y'all on that one. Peace out.